Hello, it's Nikki. I've got a challenge for you today. One that on the surface might sound a bit weird, but go with me. I want you to go over to your website and open it up, and I want you to go through each page and I want you to read it out loud. You don't have to do it to the people you live with or friends on Zoom or anything like that. I just want you to sit with it and I want you to read it out loud. And I want you to see how it feels and where it feels really flowy and really easy to say. And then when are the moments where it's like, when the car is like in the wrong gear and it's like, and you're getting that kind of bump, bump, bump going along the road. I want you to notice when those moments happen. And I'm going to take a guess that that's going to come on your About page. It's also going to come when you say your prices. It's also going to come when you feel like you've borrowed a sentence, a phrase from somebody else. Maybe you got a template, maybe you got something and it just feels like you've borrowed it. Have a look and notice what you notice. See what's going on there. Because the temptation, certainly when we start and when we go, right, oh my goodness, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna put me at the forefront. Sometimes we actually want to do the more comfortable things. So we sometimes want to hide behind a big brand, even though it's a new brand that you've just created for the purposes of it. Or sometimes we want to hide behind what people usually say on this page. Or we followed a template, so they're the expert and we're not, so maybe we should do that. And I've done all of those things because putting yourself out there on the internet or in real life and saying, hi, this is what I do and this is how you can pay me and these are the things I'm going to deliver and this is the result you're going to get, that can feel quite scary when you're first starting out. Sometimes when you go through those chapters as well where you're making leaps in terms of your business or you're starting to charge higher prices, you're going to keep reaching those, I guess, new levels, new level, new devil, but it's always going to feel stretchy at times. And sometimes when you get a bit comfortable, you're like, I've got to move now. I've got to think about how I'm going to progress going forward. So I want you to do that today. Sit down and start to read your website out loud and see what comes, see how it feels, and then make a very strict list or to do or scribble ideas of what needs to change. And ask yourself, not only from a point of view of like, am I fully representing myself? Am I feeling like I'm showing up as me? But also consider the previous clients that you've had or what's going to kind of come into, like, what are the conversations that you would have, for example, in a pub? Is that you on the internet? Is that translating to somebody who's just met you for the first time? Is the person they see on Zoom or in real life and the person on the internet, are they the same person? So many questions. What I would love you to do is let me know what your next steps are. So what are the moves that you need to make and how you're going to make these changes and what you need actually to be able to do that. And sometimes you have to take some I've got to really work on my confidence, or I've got to really practice saying my prices out loud because I just want to refer people to my website and not actually say it. So it's a bit of a pushy mum one, come on kids, get to the front, read out your website today. But I tell you what, once you start doing that, once you start practicing it, when it comes to you negotiating or saying something on a sales call or telling somebody at a networking event what it is that you do, it's going to start to really flow out of your mouth. And that in itself is going to, just give you more energy, and that's going to be very attractive to people where they're like, oh my goodness, this person's great. They know what they're talking about. They're good to go. And it just feels like it's a really good fit. So have a go. Let me know how you get on, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.